Hey everybody, and welcome back to Marvel Champions Experience. Would always appreciate it if you liked the video. Would also really appreciate it if you consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, please drop a message down below in the comments, whether I mess something up, whether you just have a comment about the match or anything. I love interacting with all of you. You are all fantastic. And if you happen to be like me and also like video games, here is a shameless self-plug for my weekly video game podcast, D-Pad Experience, recorded on everything, but you can find me on YouTube and all podcast platforms. But enough of that. We're here for this guy, Remy Gambit. I have been very excited about him. Rogue, we'll get with you a little later, but Remy is the one that I wanted to break out first. So I've been really wanting to play him. I love how he basically seems like he's one of the first people that can be played truly from his alter ego side for the most part, but I really want to dig into him. And as usual, whenever I test a new deck, my new favorite person to go against has been Klaw, but specifically Klaw with the Ransacked Armory Modular. It's definitely easier than the Masters of Evil, but it is in my opinion, it's a nice balance of difficulty with side schemes and a lot of minions. So I think we can really run the full gamut of Gambit. So just in general, I like playing that. So dad jokes galore. All right, so let's get this nice and shuffled. I still have this from yesterday's unboxing. So a lot of my videos, this is what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill some dead air right now while I shuffle this up. A lot of my videos are prepared in advance, right? Just because of, time, right? I don't have all the time in the world. So I do a couple matches and I record them and they're set to schedule. I'm currently, I don't know if I said this, but I'm currently making expert playthroughs. I've actually got like 5 expert playthrough matches done so far, but sadly you won't be seeing those till like April or May, just based on all the other videos I have scheduled to post, and now me wanting to get through Gambit at least 2 times and Rogue at least 2 times. So you'll see those in a bit, but I don't know why I was talking about that. Just to let you know. Oh, yeah, I remember now. So a lot of these videos get posted out of order, but you saw the Rogue and Gambit unboxing yesterday. That was the day they came out, and this is the day after that. But the rest of the videos will be a little bit out of order. So I apologize for that. But anytime something new comes out, I want to like get that posted right away, and at least I have content that's ready to be posted way far in advance, right? So you'll be ready, and you're taken care of up until May right now. And what am I doing right now? The expert fights have been going pretty well. So, but enough of that. We're here for this guy. Let's see. So I did this already, Defense Network, that's out. And I believe we will be discarding until we get a minion, right? Discard cards from the encounter deck until you get a minion. Put it into play, engage with me. No minion. There we go. We got a weapons runner. All right. And what are we doing now? I'm going to try to take this a little bit slower because I have no idea what the hell's going on with him. All right, so we're drawing. Let's put this to the side. No, actually, I think I can leave it here. I don't think he has too many upgrades, so I've got room on my table. So we're drawing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let me make sure the camera's good for y'all, and y'all can see what I got. All right, so I already see 2 copies of this new card, Hit and Run in here. What is this? Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Speak slowly, Rick. Speak slowly. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. I got 2 of those. Natural agility. When you defend against an attack, place 1 charge counter. For each charge counter on Gambit, you get +1 defense. Operative skill. When you thwart, remove 1 operative counter from here. That thwart removes 1 additional threat. All right, so, and what is this? When you spend this card, place 1 charge counter on Gambit. Okay, what is this now? I can do this from... this is very cool. Well, first let me decide if I want to... I think I'm just going to keep all these cards because I want to play around with them and learn what they do. I could discard Hit and Run, but at worst, I'm going to make it a payment card. All right, what are we doing here? Thwart, exhaust Remy. Oh, but I have to exhaust him then. Exhaust him and look at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Discard 1 and remove threat from a scheme equal to the number of boost icons on that card. He only has 1 thwart on this side. I'd be missing out on a 2 attack, right? So let's see what I could do. If I play this hit and run, right, deal 2 damage to an enemy. And what does this charge card thing do again? Place 1 counter here. All right. Throw the card. Got it. All right, so he would get a charge counter on him just in general. This hit and run deals 2 damage and removes 2 threat from a scheme. So this hit and run, like if I played it like this, would take care of these 2, which means I wouldn't need to play this Thief Extraordinaire ability, and I'm still holding on to these. Then I could use this molecular operative to just be in play. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything here, but I will flip, right? And now I will use, I'm going to use Strength and Hit and Run. Well, first, let's use his Charge to Card ability and give us 1 charge counter. Okay, do that once per round. I'm not going to use his Throw to Card ability, but I will use Hit and Run and Strength to pay for Hit and Run. So that's deal 2 damage to an enemy. You had 2 health. We'll take you out. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. So that's out. That was taken care of nice and easily. We'll use this molecular acceleration to play this operative skill upgrade and put another charge counter on me. So this gets into play and I get 2 charge counters and this gets 3 operative counters on it. And whenever I thwart, I remove an additional threat. Got it. And I'm going to hold on to this. I guess I'll defend on my next turn. I guess. I don't know. Why not? Yeah, because I'll get a charge counter, and that's kind of cool. And we'll just swing for 2. All right. Fine first hand, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with him. All right, so we're drawing up to 5. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want to take a look at these before I actually give him his turn. This is an upgrade after he defends. Damn, I wish I would have had that. Breaking and entering. Play if I only have the spy. So this would have been my other side. Stealth strike, I know what that is. Rogue. I'd love to get Rogue in. And she could be really cheap, right? Because she... I reduced the cost to play her for 1 each charge counter I have on me. So, all right, well, ready up. This is going to go up by 1. You're going to attack, and you get 2, and I'm going to defend. And you get 2 boost cards for this. So that's a 4. That's crazy. So he's hitting for a 4. I have 3. Limit once per round. So I was just reading this, and it's not phase. Got it. All right, so he's hitting for 4, but I will play this natural agility. When you defend against an attack, place 1 charge counter on Gambit. So this is going to 3. For each charge counter in Gambit, you get +1 defense for that attack. So he blocked the whole thing. So that was a really nice card to use. And here comes our encounter. Attached to a minion, but I can't, right? Search. Oh, god damn it. Attached to a minion. This is the Ransacked Armory card. If you can't, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion. Put that minion into play engaged with you. All right. I think I just... And what is this? Attached minions attack, deal indirect damage. So I'm always a big fan of this weapons runner because he's only got 2 health. So we will put him into play. Yep, that's what I would like to do. Oh man, that kind of sucks. How can we get... that's fine. I'm thinking right now. All right, so he's into play. I'm definitely going with him because he's got the least health. So, and he wasn't revealed, right? He's just engaged with me. So he's got 2 health and +3 attack. All right, what are we doing now? Gambit's exhausted. I'm going to use his charge to card to put another charge counter on me, right? And that means I could play Rogue for free. She comes in with a tough. And now I have these 2 cards. I can't play Stealth Strike. I just don't have the cards to play for it, to pay for it. But I can use Breaking and Entering to pay for my armor. And I'll do that. And now the big question is, do I want to waste Rogue's Tough to get rid of that Weapons Runner? I probably do, because he's got a 4 attack. Unless, actually, I don't think it actually makes a difference. If Rogue defended against him, she'd lose the tough. Yeah, let's just get him out of here. Oh well. Not what I wanted to happen, but it's fine. And I think we're done, unfortunately. Rogue, you have 3 health. I think we're done. I think that's all we can do. I don't want to flip just yet because he can scheme pretty heavily. I think I'm going to discard this. All right, and we're ready. So we're drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got another Breaking and Entering. What is this? Play only if your identity has the mutant. So I'd have to swap to be able to play that. Got another Stealth Strike. Oh, charge card. Nice. Deal 4 damage to an enemy for this attack. Very, very cool. All right. Well, let's get it going. This is going to go to 2. You're going to attack. I will defend. So you hit for 2. But I defended, and after Gambit defends an attack and takes no damage, exhaust this and ready Gambit. And here comes our encounter card. And we have a side scheme out. And we're going to want to take care of that because I don't want an extra encounter card. But I do have View. So I can't play this unless I have my Spy ability, right? Do I want to try flipping? How much does this cost? This costs 2. Maybe I'll try his ability out and flip him on this next turn and see how that goes. Stealth Strike is useless to me right now, so that can be a payment. At worst, I guess I could use Stealth Strike and Mutant Education to pay for Breaking and Entering if I need to. So, all right, let us do this then. I really got to worry about that other side scheme too. I mean, sorry, the main scheme. The main scheme, apologize. All right, we are going to use Molecular Acceleration to pay for Charged Card. And unfortunately, this doesn't do a lot, but I want to use it. So we're going to go to 5. Ranged overkill and all that good stuff doesn't work, but he does take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now choose up to 2 identity-specific cards in your discard pile. Put them into your deck. Oh, if X-Manch is in play, draw a card. I don't have that. So I do have a couple nice things I could put back into my deck if I wanted to play that. I'm wondering what I should do now. He's definitely not going to thwart because it's only 1, and that's just a waste, I think. Did I use his ability? This charge card? I don't think I did. No. So I'm using this charge card. If I did, I'm sorry. I don't think I did. I think I started with 4, and then I used the charge card to... I used the other one, the molecular one, to get 1. So I think I'm at 6 now. Oh, actually, hang on a second. When you play an attack event, remove up to 3 charge counters from here. That attack event deals +1 damage for each card removed, for each charge counter removed. This is an attack event, so I might as well use it, right? So we'll take 3 off of there and deal another 3 damage to him. So now what? I think remove 3 threat. I'm going to swing. Nope. I'm going to thwart for 2 on the main scheme. I'm going to swing at him for 2. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Because I need to be able to exhaust to use this ability, right? Exhaust remedy. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll swap. Is this a bad move, actually? Because this will go to 1. He'll scheme for 2, then make it 3. I guess I'll roll the dice, right? Because if I don't, I can't play any of these. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. I don't know what to do. I guess we'll just let's play it out. Let's see what happens. So we'll go here. We will thwart, exhaust him. Look at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Discard one of those cards and remove threat from the scheme equal to, so we're going to discard this and just remove 1 threat. So this is going to go to 3. And then I could use this, but I don't actually need to because I think I have to use this breaking and entering. So play only if your identity has a spy. Am I a spy on this side? Oh, I could have played it on the other side. Whatever. We'll use these 2 to pay for breaking and entering. We are a thief on this side, so that removes this from the game. And now I'm very worried about that threading out, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. And we're good. We're going to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got another charge card. Operative skill. Oh, I can only get 1 of those in play. Natural agility. There's the expansion. There's mutant education. This is the card I actually want to try to play because I can confuse him from this side. Let's see if that happens. So that's 1. He's in a scheme for 2. Plus nothing. How lucky do we get there? So this is going to go to 3. And here comes our encounter card. It's got to be an advance, right? Oh, no. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Of course. Right? Is that what it is? Alter ego. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Operative skill. Well, so at least it's the one that I couldn't have used anyway. All right. It is our turn again, but now I'm down 1 resource card. Boo. All right. This charge card, I think I want to hold for a little bit. Natural agility, I also want to hold. So I think what we're going to do is use the expansion and mutant education. I hate that. Whatever. To pay for Creole Charmer, removing 3 threat. If it removed the last threat from the scheme, confuse the villain. So all that happened, right? So he's now confused. And I don't think I can use anything here because he's confused. So, well, actually, maybe I do want to flip. Maybe I do want to flip. I wouldn't be able to play the charge card anyway, though. But I don't. Let's flip. Oh, let's take advantage of Gambit's stuff going on here. So we'll use his charge card to bring this to 4. And I can't use any of these, but I can at least chip him away. I don't want to kill him just yet. Actually, does it matter? Because the only thing that happens is he brings out the immovable claw. When Claw attacks, yeah, the Immortal Claw. Honestly, maybe it's not the worst. Yeah, let's flip him. All right, so we'll attack for 1. Sorry, we'll attack for 2, and then we'll attack for 2. And that flips Claw. So his health is now technically 28 because I'm not going to be able to remove the Immortal Claw just yet. I think it was back here. There it is. It says shuffle the encounter deck, but I don't need to because I never think I need to because it's in the discard pile, right? But this does get an acceleration token. I forgot about that. And I'm done, right? I am in fact done. So already, yep. We will draw 5 cards. So that's 3, 4, and 5. Got another Stealth Strike. None of these are a thwart, so this is a bit useless, but that's okay. All right, what's going on now? You are attacking for 1, and I have the agility card, so I will be defending with Gambit. So Gambit will defend for 3, and he's being attacked for put weapons runner engage with you. He is attacking me for 2 total, right? But I'm actually not going to play this natural agility because I think it would be a waste, right? I get a charge counter for it, though. Oh, you come in with 2 health. But I do have this charge card now, which is going to let me really beat up on him. But I also have the 2 Stealth Strike. I have the Stealth Strike as well. Yeah, I'm not going to play this natural agility. I don't need to. He's only hitting for 2. But I will use the guild armor. I took no damage and we're ready. Now the weapons runner is going to swing at me for 1. I'm just going to take it because I want to be able to attack with Gambit on the next turn. And here comes our encounter card. The villain schemes. So he's scheming for 4. Oh, actually, hang on. I forgot to put threat on there. There was 2. So he's scheming for 4, which is 6. So that means that this actually flips. And we need a minion. We need another minion. So we're going to discard cards until we get a minion. This sucks now. That's fine. We'll be all right. I'm just going to get a little bit creative. All right. So it's our turn first. We're going to use this charge card. Get that out, right? So now what? It's either Stealth Strike or the charge card to play. Ranged, piercing, and overkill. The overkill would be nice, but this 2 threat is actually just as good, I think. So when you thwart, this is not a thwart. Oh, but he's confused. So that actually is that's actually really solid. I'm really glad that I did that from before then. All right, so we are going to play the Stealth Strike, I think. I hate to give it the natural agility, but I think I should. Yeah, I think that's actually the best move. So we will use these 3 to pay for this stealth strike and dealing 4 damage to the armed guard. He was defeated, so we're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. And then we will hold this. Oh man, do I have to get rid of Rogue? Maybe not. Maybe we just deal with this for 1 more turn. I want to get him out of here. Rogue would be nice to chump block with, so we're going to get him out. Yep. So we'll swing for 2 here, getting him out of the game. We're going to flip, and we can't do anything else. I could do this, but I really don't want to. I'd rather just... I want to have her on the board. This will only go to 2, so it's not really that big of a deal. And I think I'm done. Yep. So we're ready up. I'm going to draw up to 6. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't use her. I'm so glad that I didn't use her. And 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now this is going to go to 2. He doesn't scheme. Here comes our encounter card. Attached to Klaw. He gains Retaliate 1. That's fine. I'll deal with that. All right. So I've got a couple different options now. Couple different options. Loving that card, right? The Royal Flush. Loving this Beauty and a Thief. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Remove 4 threat from a scheme and deal 4 damage to an enemy. So I think I'll be playing that along with, what do you do, Bishop? Yeah, I don't really care. I don't want to use you. I think I'll also be playing Royal Flush. So I think that's going to be the plan. But I still have that to deal with. And I think I'm going to use the 1 thwart from him to do that. So yeah, let's do that. Or not. We're going to flip. Charge a card, go to 6, right? And maybe we don't play Beauty and the Thief. Maybe we don't play Beauty and the Thief. Maybe... Should I play Creole Charmer? Let's go back for a second. I think I was too dead set on playing Beauty and the Thief. If I use Creole Charmer instead, I can remove 3 threat from here. When you thwart, remove 1 operative counter here. That thwart removes 1 additional threat. Okay, I couldn't split it. That was actually my plan, so I can't split that. Which means that first plan is probably the best. So we're going to flip. This will go to 6, right? And we will thwart for, not that it actually matters, but we're going to thwart for 1 with Gambit here. No, here, right? Bringing that to 1. We'll hit the operative skill just because, I don't know, why not? To get this out of the game. Now we're going to, do you hear my dog? He's the worst. We're going to use Genius to pay for Beauty and the Thief. Okay, because we got Rogue out. We will deal 4 damage to an enemy. He's got Retaliate, so I take a damage. But he takes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 24. But then we also remove 4 threat from a scheme. We'll do that one, which removes this. And then he loses his 10 health. And now I'm going to go with a... this was at 2, so I thought I hit that. We're going to use this Royal Flush, right? So we're going to use these 3 to pay for Royal Flush. Plays 1 charge counter on Gambit, so he's at 7. Deal 3 damage, deals 0 damage to an enemy, 0 damage to an enemy, 0 damage to an enemy. I've seen a lot of questions on this card, and here's how this is going to work. So I'm using these 3 to pay for it, right? It is an attack that does 3 0 damages. But his throw to card is an interrupt. When you pay for an attack event, remove up to 3 charge counters. That event deals +1 damage for each counter removed. So it's 0 damage actually becomes 3 damage 3 times. And I could spread that around to 3 different enemies or just to 1. Obviously, I'm just going to do it to the 1. So we're taking 3 off. So this is going to go to 4. And he's taking 9 damage. So that's going to bring him to 5 health. And Rogue will stick around to most likely chump block for us, or we'll see what happens. But maybe I'll use this. We'll see what we get in our hand. And we're done. We're going to ready up and draw 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thieves Guild. All right. Unfortunately, it's a little late in the game to be playing that. We got a Professor X, which is nice, and a Dazzler. So we have a really mediocre hand, but as long as everything goes well, we should win. None of these are an attack event, unfortunately, but it's fine. Okay, this is going to go to 1. He's going to attack, and I took myself my damage, right? Yeah, I did. Did I give myself the last damage for that one? Took the 1 damage. I would have been to 8. Nope, I owe myself 1 damage. Sorry. Rogue could block, right? I don't think I'll be able to kill him on the next turn, unfortunately. It does not look like I'll be able to kill him on the next turn. Unless I just straight up take this and hope for the best. Because that's 2, 4, and this would be 6. I should be able to survive this. So I kind of just want to win on the next turn. So I'm not going to block. I'm not going to do anything. So he's hitting for 1. That's 2, 3. So he hit me for 3. Down to 3 health. Here comes our encounter card. Damn it, it's a guard minion. Oh, that sucks. That truly sucks. I could have won the game if it weren't for that damn guard minion. All right. So the game will be extended a slightly bit more. After Dazzler enters play, confuse an enemy. And I could play this Thieves Guild card, but I don't really want to use my Thief Extraordinaire ability. Professor X could come in and confuse him, but then he won't be able to do much else. We're just going to play Dazzler. So we'll use these 4 to play Dazzler. She has 3 health, and I will be confusing Klaw. And what's the best way to do this? Can't do too much, but you will attack for 2 here. You'll attack for 2 here. We lost the armored guard. And we will... Oh, I didn't use his ability. So I will grab another charge counter, and I'll flip. I bet I messed up the charge counter counts at some point, but I don't... it doesn't seem like it was too big of an issue. And then we're done. We can't do anything. We're going to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got an extra encounter card, unfortunately, because we decked out. But hopefully we'll be okay. All right, so this is going to go to 2. He doesn't scheme. We have 2 encounter cards to deal with. First one is discard and upgrade a support you control. I will get rid of operative skill. And Klaw heals 4 damage. So the game has just got extended a tiny bit as he's back to 9. Let us shuffle our deck. Actually, I don't think so. I think I have that throw card thing in my deck, in my hand, so it'll be fine. We're going to win right now. And that's all good and shuffled. And it's our turn. Do I have the Thieves Guild out? No, I used it already. None of these are particularly of use to me right now. So we're just going to flip. We'll hit his ability to get to 6 charge counters. We will use this Royale Flush. I don't want to use it yet. I want this to be thematic, damn it. Must be thematic. So, because this will do 9 damage, right? Actually, yeah. No, we're done. So we're going to use these to pay for our Royale Flush. We will use 3 charge counters, and that's 9 damage. Taking our Buddy Claw 2-0. And we're done. In a good amount of time. That took 35 minutes. And let me tell you, woo, I love me some Gambit. God, do I love me some Gambit. He is just as good as I thought he would be. He is no worse. He is not necessarily better, but I already had high expectations of him, and it hit all of them. He is able to control the board so well from both sides, right? What card? I got something that confused him. I forgot what it was. What confused? Oh, man. This Creole Charmer, nasty. Nasty card. Love that card. Molecular Acceleration, just getting the charge counters up and hitting. This card is way better than I thought it was going to be. The Royal Flush, at first I was like, oh, that sounds okay. And I didn't even get to use it as full ability. I just was like single target damaging. But man, is Gambit good. This guy is, he's up there. Like, I don't think, so now that I've played him, right, once I do Rogue, I can officially start my rankings of the heroes. He's going to be up there. He's not S tier. He's not S tier, at least just yet. From this pre-con deck testing, I don't think he's S tier. He's probably A tier. As of one match playing a pre-con. Like, I'm just going with what I saw. I'm interested to see how he might do in protection as well. There's a couple, like his, this Thieves Guild one, right? After Gambit defends and takes no damage, ready him for only a 1 cost. That basically replaces a bunch of protection upgrades. He actually might be nasty in protection. He's already got some like basic thwart abilities, so his thwarting is pretty decent. And we don't necessarily need to play this Thief Extraordinaire. Maybe we could just flip and hit Creole Charmer at times, but I want to really look into a protection deck for him. He's got potential to be a high A tier. Now that I'm like theory crafting, if I can put a protection deck together for him similar to Ghost Spider, no, Spider Gwen. I apologize. I don't call her Ghost Spider. He actually, he's up there. I got to play around with him some more. But I hope you enjoyed that. Time to crack open some Rogue. Take care, everybody.